But as we continue on Food World Order, we'll take it from naturalnews.com. Food skyrockets to highest prices ever. Figures recently released by the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO index of 55 food commodities indicates that worldwide food prices hit a record high in December. Though the costs of some food commodities like rice, corn, and soy actually decreased, oilseeds and sugar jumped significantly due to various factors including erratic weather and droughts, according to reports. In the past, such ups and downs on the commodity market did not immediately affect actual food costs for consumers, but some experts say that this is no longer the case and that food inflation will occur right alongside the commodity price gains. Rapid food inflation has already taken place in India, for example, with recent reports indicating that the country experienced an overall food inflation rate of 18% last year. And we have reported on rising food prices on foodworldorder.com, which is coming up, I believe, on its second birthday. And we'll close out Food World Order with the Binge and Purge from January 13th, Human Cheese and Toxic Waste. Yes, it's just that gruesome. First, from Sky News, South Korea buries 1 million pigs alive. And the photos are gruesome enough since the country, or rather, since the first case of the disease was confirmed in November, the country has embarked on a mass cull. Foot and mouth disease affects all cloven-hoofed animals such as pigs, cattle, and goats, and any country that has cases of it is unable to export the animal's meat. The South Korean government has so far refused to vaccinate pigs against the disease and is now slaughtering them in record numbers despite appeals to stop. On January 4th, in one area of Gangwon-do, 33,900 pigs alone were destroyed, according to the World Organization for Animal Health, OIE. A different organization called Compassion in World Farming told Sky News Online that South Korea's actions contravene international guidelines. Michelle Dannon from the organization said, quote, "Live vaccinations are the best route, but if they do have to kill them, we would prefer that they were at least slaughtered humanely." Next on the Binge and Purge from businessweek.com, lower corn and soybean output sends prices surging again. The rise in prices worldwide, a surprising drop in the U.S. corn and soybean crop sent grain prices surging to their highest levels in 2.5 years Wednesday. The price increases stoked concerns about higher food prices and tighter supplies of feedstock for food and biofuels. Wet weather and abnormally high temperatures contributed to lower U.S. corn production in 2010, according to a report from the U.S. Agriculture Department. The report also showed declines in soybean, wheat, and grain sorghum production. And the prices rise. And we jump to foodsafetynews.com. Nano Foods discussion group gears up in the UK. The first meeting of the United Kingdom's Food Standards Agency, FSA, Nanotechnologies and Food Discussion Group is being held, or rather in this case now was held, January 13th, yesterday, and the end result may be a register of nano foods on the market. The group was set up following a recommendation in the House of Lords Select Committee on Science and Technology 2010 report into nanotechnologies and food. The aim of the group is to help FSA advance some of the recommendations from the House of Lords report and to exchange info between different sectors within yada yada eugenics agenda moves forward. From grist.org, asking the question that I believe we've broached on this show at some point in the past. Would you try a slice of human cheese? Human Cheese Project being done by an NYU grad student, Miriam Simon, in an art gallery. Some are disgusted. However, if things continue to go as they've been going, crazy things like that may become more normal. Again, from Food Safety News, don't eat the toxic waste. It seems that a candy called toxic waste nuclear sludge may in fact be potentially hazardous. In a news release posted late last night on the FDA website, an Indianapolis company said it was recalling all flavors of its toxic waste brand nuclear sludge chew bars due to elevated levels of lead in the cherry chews. The release said the candy, hazardously sour according to its label, is imported from Pakistan and has been distributed nationwide in retail stores and through mail order. That's all we have for you on foodworldorder.com. In an effort to make some type of segue between Food World Order and what we're going to get into, cyberspacewar.com, we want to remind folks of my man Clyde Lewis of groundzeromedia.org, live terrestrially here in the Portland metro area on KUFO 101.1 FM Sunday nights. Most recent episode was a 3-hour episode, and the accompanying article is posted up, as always, on Sundays on MediaMonarchy.com. Final cycle of creation, due date coming, where he writes briefly, I'll quote briefly rather, I hardly find myself in a position where I'm obsessing over demons or even the possibility that the spirit of an ancient demon has somehow manifested itself in our backyard. However, I've reached that point now, and I hope that eventually I can move on and tell everyone that the coast is clear on the matter. At the moment, it seems that the coast is not clear. The coast is not clear. Again, we'll remind folks, if you find any of this alternative media valuable or enriching or helpful in any way, please donate and support your favorite independent, non-commercial, non-corporate outlet. Clyde needs your help due to some health problems and to just keep things going. And I can think of no better way to throw an extra $10 someone's way. So the donation link is there at the top of my latest post for groundzeromedia.org.